Good morning. I'm Carrie Pierce. Thanks for hopping on here. I'm going to be 52 next month and I am in love with this makeup because it has been a game changer. If you are struggling with your makeup because you feel like it's such a chore and you spend all this time to get ready and then you're like, it's not really doing anything for me, you need a makeup makeover. Let's talk. So I'm with Mascara Beauty and I joined this company back in July and I am obsessed. I've never been much of a makeup wearer because it was always a chore to me. You know, I don't want to spend half an hour or an hour standing in front of the mirror, getting ready, paying attention to every little detail. You don't have to with this makeup. This makeup is personalized for you, so it takes the guesswork out of what color do I need? What shade? Oh my gosh, is it too dark? Is it too light? Is it orange? I don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa, right? This makeup is color matched specifically for you. To be color matched, go in my bio and click on the link tree, and there's a form in there to fill out to get color matched. It explains everything. So what it is it is cream-based makeup. Don't freak out. Cream-based, this is the new way. I promise. You get highlights, which are foundation. We call them highlights because it's highlighting and contouring. So you're gonna highlight, you're gonna contour, you're gonna accent what you want, give yourself cheekbones, give yourself a nose job, and then lip and cheek, dual purpose. Everything has double purpose. You can use your contour to do your eyebrows. You can use your lip and cheek for your cream blush, eyeshadow even, lipstick, color correcting, and then we have the illuminator, which is kind of just like a candlelit glow on your face. So basically, you can do this in 5 minutes, 10 minutes if you're feeling really that you want to just go slow. I've done it in 3. You can do a 3-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute face. It just depends on how much time and effort you want to put in, but overall, the look is going to be flawless. So I've already put on my Stay Spray, which is my primer that I use, and I'm going to use my Buffy brush, which I recommend for mature skin, textured skin, whatever you want to call it, because it gets the product into those fine lines really well. So I've got my Buffy brush. I'm going to use the big end. I'm just going to go into my main highlight, and because I have freckles, I like to do a light base coat everywhere. It just gives me that overall one-dimensional look. And I will start out by just doing half my face so you can really see the magic happen, right? So I've already done my eyebrows and my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna clean that up as I go. All right. What was that, 10, 20 seconds? See how smooth and blurred that effect is, or that finish? This side, just my shiny skin, my freckles. I love it, right? So cream base for mature skin is just essential. Let's go in and do the other side. And all I'm doing is slapping it on. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to get on there. Let me tell you a little bit about why the cream foundation is so good for mature skin. Okay, so if you use water-based liquid foundation, it gets absorbed into your skin because it is water-based, right? So the cream foundation is designed to sit on your skin so you can push it into those fine lines and it will just sit there. It doesn't get absorbed, so it doesn't settle. Amazing, right? That is why it's good for mature skin. I mean, it's my 21-year-old daughter uses it. 21, 22. Ooh. 22? 22. Oh, old age. Okay, so my daughter uses it, and she's young with baby butt soft skin. Okay, that's it. I've got that all over. So like I said, it just sits. You can really work it. Like I've got these fine lines here. This side's worse. So I'll just kind of, they call it stipple. Stipple, you don't want to smear, and you just want to tap it in there. Just like so. Okay, that's that. I use a different brush for contouring, but you can totally rock one brush. So contouring, like I said, let's create some cheekbone. You can see no cheekbones here. Watch. Find your jawline and go right under it. Don't freak out. It may look scary, but wait till you see what it looks like, okay? So I'm gonna blend it out so you can see. Blending, look at that. It creates a shadow. Which makes you appear to have jawbones. Jawbones. Cheekbones. I'm sorry. I'm excited. Alrighty. So that's that. Now, we're going to work on my large forehead, right? So what we do is we are building a depth into our face. And don't worry, at the very end, we'll blend it all together. So if you see some that looks like maybe it's not blended, it will be at the end. So we're creating depth, we're framing our face. It's just gonna tie it all together. Now, if you have these little jowls forming, we're going to create a shadow that makes them disappear. Same holds true for if you have a double chin. We're just going to do the shadow under our jawline, and then you just brush it on down. See that? I could add a little bit more. Right? Look, it's like that just, it's like the jowl just disappeared. Okay, now my favorite part, watch this. Let's give ourselves a nose job. I gotta keep track of the time here. So who has a small nose, or maybe you think your nose is flat, or you want it to look a little bit more pointed? I want mine to look smaller, okay? So we go ahead and we add the contour down the sides. Can you guys hear that? It is pouring here. Okay, down the sides. We're creating that illusion. Now, I'm gonna use the same, this is called the Detail Hack brush, by the way. I'm gonna use the same smaller side. I'm gonna go into my lighter color, and I'm just going to go down the center of my nose. Look at that. Smaller nose, right? Looks like I need a little bit more on this, a little bit more contour on this side. I'm kind of heavy-handed on one side versus the other. And then we're gonna add a little bit of illuminator to our nose and watch it all blend in. Okay, so we've got our contour. And I have videos to show you exactly where everything goes. If you're nervous, don't be, okay? We've got our contour on. Next is we're gonna lighten and brighten this area. Watch. I love this part. Now, ladies, if you have fine lines here, you wanna go light, because the lighter the color, the more it will accent fine lines, okay? But I do have fine lines right down here. So I like to go in. Remember, stipple. We're gonna tap and we're gonna push that product into our fine lines. Look at that. Look at how bright that looks. Continuing on the other side. This also I will use to clean up my eyeshadow. If you do your eyeshadow first, it works really well to clean it up. I like to use a little shimmer, so it cleans up that shimmer for me. And then it creates a nice straight line. Some people tape it to get a nice crisp line there. You don't have to, because you can use product to clean it up. Like I said, make sure you stipple, 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 right? Add a little bit more brightness to the front. Look at that, it just, love it. All right, so I'm extra special. I love a satin finish for my cheeks, but I like a gloss for my lips. So I usually do my satin here on the tops of my cheeks, like so. And then I'll go in with the gloss for my lips. This is the B² brush. It's bronzer and blush, and I just love it because it's rounded. It gets right in the ball or the apple of your cheek. It blends that blush right into your contour seamlessly because they're both cream-based. And I'm just kind of pressing and swirling. See how nice that looks? Last step is to add our illuminator. So I'm just gonna go very lightly, and I'm gonna do right here. This is the first time I'm using this one. It's called, I think this is Goldie or Gold Digger. You see that? I'm going right under those fine lines. I'm going to do it on the tip of my nose. Look at that. Woo! And then right down the center. That's just going to create more of a chiseled look on my nose. Your Cupid's bow. You see that? How nice that is? You can do your chin. Any of those areas where the sun or the light kind of catches. See that? I especially love the tip of my nose when it does that. And then to finish it up, I'm going to use my sponge, which is damp, not super wet, not super dry, and just go over and pat it in, picking up any extra product, setting it, pushing it into any of those textured areas. And this is going to give me that nice, flawless finish that looks like I'm wearing, that I have a filter on, but I don't. There you go. What do you think? Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, message me. I'm here for you. Thanks. Bye.